Welcome everybody to the first Dungeon Maker guide. We will be on Myth 3 today, using Floria. For our difficulty, it is Myth 3 as I said just now. For challenges, Metronome, choose A or B, and Primitive should be defaults for score. Because we're Floria, we can also go Protect Your Lord. I wouldn't do this unless you're confident. And that's it. For the difficulty, we will be using Legendary, Ignorance, Erosion, and Crowd. Floria has very good built-in damage and sustain, so she can afford to go a bit more reckless than normal. For our monsters, we will be taking 4 Tacticals, an Osira, 3 Lancers, and a Godspeaker. The Godspeaker is here for the Predator keyword. The Tacticals and the Osira will be in the Dark Lord room, and the Lancers are very good damage when combined with Floria, since she's able to keep them very high health. For the Lancers, we went Eye of Mind, Combo Attack, Willpower, and Eye of Truth. Eye of Mind is here over something like, let's say, Diamond Skin or Deadly Blade, Curse Aura, and other things like that, because the Lancers, they use their health for damage, so they don't really need other enhancers. Eye of Mind increases their damage too, but mainly it makes them not able to miss, which is very helpful considering this run will have no mint rooms, which means no demonic barrier, and that means no immune. The Godspeaker will be our main tool to beat invades, so we went with Diamond Skin, Willpower, Eye of Truth, and Combo Attack. Because this is Metronome, Combo Attack is easily one of the best skills we have access to. Our Osira, when we put Magic Barrier on it, since we don't need damaging skills on this, and I would rather have some sort of shield, which Magic Barrier supplies. Our Tacticals have Deadly Blade for just a little bit of extra damage. In case you don't remember, Deadly Blade is poison, which will also help drain their immortality. We won't touch these. For our facilities, we have a bigger room and bigger fight here, so we can rush a giant lab a little easier. This will allow us to get the first form of it. I forgot its name. The Prisoner and Guard. Once we get the tier 4 prison. We have Blood Shield and Meat Wagon here to help us survive, and 2 Poison Gas, since I don't really have too many good rooms that are not mid-room. I would still recommend Poison Gas or Plagues, since they're very helpful to have. Or you can be greedy and take Magic Gear if you want. For the most part, bands are just pretty simple, just some 2-star rooms that I don't normally use, and 2 rooms that just I never actually use at all. For our exclusions, at least for Relics, we have these excluded. They're all repeatables that are not as useful as we already have. And for the other things, most burn relics that we can exclude are also excluded, and regeneration and other absorption relics, since we don't really need them too much. I guess flute could help, so we will take that one. And these, yeah, those are pretty useless. This one is, it seems good, but it's a boss relic, and it's just not worth it. I would rather pull another boss relic than something like this. Yeah, those are those. For skills, I mainly excluded 4-star skills, like the S-rank skills that I don't use. And essentially all of these except for Protective Rune. For bands, it's just these 2. Everything else is allowed except for contracts, because I want to pull the nature. And for equipment, I have only these two allowed. Thorn Glove gives us a lot of thorns, which will help us do some more damage, and Bone Hammer for some shields, since we don't have good sources of it. Predator is the only equipment from here. Don't worry if you don't have it, it's just nice to have. For books, we only have Slow from the first page. We'll be taking Focus too, since Focus will help us do some more damage. None of these though. And Frostbite, Rebound, Poison, Fury, and Inattention, Immortality, both of them. Immune too, although you shouldn't probably take this without Demonic Barrier. Stun and Fear Resist from here, also some Mana and Rigidity. That's the setup. We'll be doing this on a normal dungeon, just to show that it can be done. Oh, I forgot to show Transcendence. My bad. We want extra seeds, primarily. You can dump the other one into... You can dump any extra into armor, extra damage, and initial seed stacks. The rest can go here. For this, it's just whatever you need. Since I'm on primitive, it's an easy one here. And this one is, again, whatever you need. That's the setup. Please leave a like if you liked the video.